Describe the last time you had sex.
I think it was like pretty routine.
We're doing the whole like role play, like, oh, don't choke me.
Neither of us have like any energy left.
I was on my back, getting it in the butt.
And then, headed to bed. It was pretty mellow.
Hi.
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 What's your partner's name?
Her name's Ashley.
His name's Craig.
My husband's name is Kevin.
I'm married to Tony.
How long have you been together?
6
years now.
8 months.
Honestly, I don't know.
Do you have any kids?
2.
How often do you have sex?
3 days a
times
week?
4 times a week?
5 times a week.
Not as much as we used to.
Has it dipped over time?
After 12 years, there's the routine of it all.
Who's the more dominant person in bed?
Oh, me.
Him.
I'm definitely the more dominant one.
What do you think she'll say?
I think she would say the same thing, like no doubt.
Me. Slap the leash on him, let him walk around, let him do his thing.
So we're gonna be filming you two separately and see how your answers differ. Are you ready?
Yes.
Describe the last time you had sex.
This morning. This morning.
It's happened once this morning, last night. We're both trans men on testosterone. We always want to have sex with each other.
We were watching YouTube.
It was really spontaneous. I don't know. I bent over to lean forward, and he was like, "Well, this is happening," and all right, here we are.
And we had sex right there on the bed right then.
Changed up a little bit. I'm a masochist, so I like pain.
He was very cautious.
I just kind of rolled over there. We started kissing, touching.
He was very reserved.
Just hitting it from the back.
Very reserved. Last time we had sex was extremely fun.
Did some experimental stuff.
Like what?
We'd been talking about a butt plug for a while, and it hurts sometimes when we have anal. So this time we put the butt plug in for a while, and it kind of still did life.
You just wore it around.
Yeah, watching TV and kind of cleaning up the house.
We were hanging out in the living room, drinking.
And then we went into the bedroom and we went for it.
Were the lights on?
Yeah.
The lights were off.
Lights have to be off.
Why do the lights have to be off?
I don't know. Maybe it's a body issue thing. I don't know.
The last time we had sex was really good. We had actually had sex for probably 2 weeks.
A couple weeks ago, we're laying there, and I'm like, make room for daddy, and
It was one of those wham bam, thank you, man, but he was hitting the spot right.
Was there any music playing?
No.
His daughter is currently visiting, and so we had to put music on to drown out the sound.
There was no music. She was singing.
She has this horrible sex playlist, and it's literally the same songs.
Every time I put it on, I always put on the same song to start with.
I don't know, there's even country on there.
Is there any country on it?
No, it's not. Okay, country is the shit. Hold up.
Describe the last time you had sex.
It was a few days ago, late at night, after we played Call of Duty. We may have done butt stuff.
Whose butt?
My butt. This time.
I think it was pretty routine. Kids were in bed. I mean, it was definitely parent sex. You're not choking and pulling hair.
We're doing the whole role play, like, oh, don't choke me.
Neither of us have any energy left.
I was on my back, getting it in the in the butt. What am I doing?
And then, headed to bed. It was pretty mellow.
Describe the last time you had sex.
Oh, okay. In high school, they used to call me Puddles.
Is it what I'm thinking?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. She went down on me.
I strapped it up, put it down.
I ended up projecting a lot of stuff.
As soon as I was, done pleasuring her, I told her to go to work, boom.
She started making a noise, and I thought she was gonna throw up. She couldn't breathe, and it went up her nose and in her mouth. I almost drowned her.
I heard that there was a choking incident.
Oh my goodness. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know.
How long did it last?
15 minutes.
An hour?
It did not last very long.
Who orgasmed first?
Me.
Me. I always finish first because it takes a lot more effort, and then he can just kind of blow his load whenever.
My husband orgasmed first. I was shortly after him.
Is there room for improvement in the bedroom?
Always. There's always room for learning.
There's such a broad spectrum of things that you can do in the bedroom.
Can we try more positions and try more things? Yeah.
We can always get better just by learning more about each other. So through doing new things, and ultimately I think that leads to good results.